welcome to This Week in Wrestling. I'm Jennifer from Cultaholic, and joining me for the inaugural episode is Adam and Jack.
We're back!
Woo!
Yes!
Yes!
What a very earnest hug.
I'm like, I kind of feel like I should be the one getting the hugs, but never mind.
I agree.
Oh.
Mugged you off on your own show.
Actually just dissed me like that.
That was such a school.
That was
like,
so grumpy.
Sorry. Welcome back, Jen. It's been a while.
Loser.
Yes, right, oh my goodness, give me let's just, don't be a bully. Be
Sorry.
A star.
Sorry.
Be a star, lads. So, welcome, and here we are. It's June the 11th today, Monday. Everybody loves a Monday. I do like Mondays.
I enjoy that.
Do you?
I do, yeah, I quite like a
It's
Monday.
a Monday.
I like it.
TGIM.
Let's crack on, shall we, with, it was grim what happened today in 2007.
Okay.
It was the attempted murder
Oh.
of Vince McMahon.
Well,
Sorry.
limo.
The limo.
did you think it was like some kind of...
Something else. Something's gone awful here. CM Punk's coming. Like,
Oh my goodness, don't drag Phil
Punk
into
wouldn't
this.
do that,
Sorry.
yeah.
Don't drag Phil into this. Yes!
Speak badly of CM Punk.
This, I'm still not over this, to be honest. Like, this gutted me, this whole thing. Because...
it's not real.
Shut up.
Why?
Why? Why? Right, okay,
Why?
I understand why it all happened, but it was just such a sad, it's no secret, I love Vince McMahon. I love the McMahons, all of them, dearly.
Even Linda. Not even Linda. You especially like Linda,
no,
don't
she
you?
is like the one, the first chat that we were maybe going to get cardboard cutouts for this, and I want a Linda McMahon one.
In the
Do you really
wheelchair.
100% just beside me, and I can be like, what?
Linda McMahon?
I love Linda
Do you?
McMahon.
What's your favourite Linda McMahon moment?
Oh, it's gotta
God,
be-
it's hard to choose.
No, it's not. There's only one. When she stands up out of the wheelchair. Yeah.
She's amazing. Anyway,
she is.
what a worker.
I like
So-
when you can sort of see her sometimes, like at ringside for like one of Shane's matches or something.
Oh yeah.
I remember Kenny at one point pointing her out, and he was like, "There's wee Linda doing there." Wee Linda, yeah.
She has to be Linda. God, love her. Anyway, back to June the 11th, 2007. So this show, basically, for people that have not seen it, it was supposed to be billed as a Mr. McMahon appreciation night. Because he was devastated. He
him.
just lost the ECW championship. He was feeling really down. He needed the ego boost. And do you know what? He thought that his locker room was going to give him that.
You're saying this as though you're selling this like he was the babyface of
Right,
the storyline.
okay, I know, okay, right, big dirty heel that he is. But still, it was heartbreaking. Be it good guy, bad guy. It's not nice to have everybody.
You all need to
turn on
stop bullying Vince McMahon.
Absolutely. Don't really be a star.
Yeah.
But it was heartbreaking. So basically he came out in the hope that everybody was going to be like, oh, Vince, rub his ego a wee bit. But he was just shot to pieces.
Everyone was nasty to him.
Absolutely
They had
everyone.
video package after video package of celebrities.
Yeah.
I think it was Trump on there.
Yeah.
Saying what a bellend Vince McMahon is. What a knob.
Heartbroken. No, the saddest bit was that
Jagger's
was he?
God rest his dead soul.
Oh yeah, he passed away, didn't
Is
he?
he?
Did you not know Cheggers is dead?
Jaggers.
What?
Cut the cameras. We're not going to be able to hold this together anymore. Yeah, Keith Chegwin of
He
Naked
died
Jungle
this year-
fame
This year, I think.
passed away. Yeah,
Yeah.
Of what?
a big fat cocaine. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh my god. Right. Carry on.
He's a party animal, is old Chegwin.
Yeah. The amount of student nights he did. Anyway, sorry. So the sad
I know I
part.
brought him up, but
I know, this was your fault, Jack. So no,
What's your favourite Keith Chegwin moment? Carry on. I'm not going to do
I don't know. Anyway, right, so the saddest bit in this was definitely at the end where he's just had enough. He knows he's not gonna stop it. He knows he's not gonna get any of the praise he so craves, and he does that really slow walk.
past all the locker room.
Yeah, no, but the saddest part is the fact that he goes the wrong way first, and then it's security stop him, and they're like, "No, Mr. McMahon, your limo's that way," and he's like, "Oh." And he-
Paul London smiling away.
He doesn't give it. Yeah, that was good. I liked that.
Yeah,
I
it's really
liked that.
funny in his blue what's Aladdin out of
Oh,
Aladdin. He looks like
nice.
that, and
He
he's just
was
stood there
Yeah.
grinning.
Oh, bless.
One of the best getting lost backstage moments, but also Jericho when he got lost trying to find.
Oh yeah, to go
In WCW.
hours to get out, yeah.
I've seen that. I have seen a clip of
He's in the
that.
car park. Just
Like,
And he's
what?
still excited, isn't he? The
Come
whole
on,
time.
Vince.
Come on, yeah.
Oh, bless.
Poor Vince.
Poor Vince, yeah. So
Poor
he ends
Vince.
up, he has to walk past the whole locker room,
Oh.
and he slowly gets into his limo.
it was fake. No, I know the rest. I didn't mean that. I mean that
I'm like,
it was kayfabe fake as well. He faked his own death.
No,
That
I
was
know.
the plan, wasn't it?
That
Before the
was the
Benoit
plan.
tragedy.
Yeah, the Benoit thing meant it didn't happen.
Well, yeah, because like, yeah, but it was super sad because he gets in this limo and then you just see his wee poor ankle hovering at the floor, and then door shuts, boom. And the thing is that was really interesting about this is the fact that like legit news streams, everybody thought it was like they play.
Yes.
Like, WWE sold this as a real thing, right? That's what I'm trying to get at. WWE sold this as a real thing, so news channels were reporting on it. People were phoning like 911.
You were
and
one
stuff.
of those, weren't you? I have no doubt that you were
I'm not even
straight on the
joking.
buzzer.
I was like, quick, what's the number? 999, I'm phoning. Like, get over there.
Why did he do it? What was the plan? Was he going to come back?
I don't know. If
Or
I'm
was it just
honest.
like when a kid like runs away from home because they're annoyed at their parents? It was like
I
that
don't
sort of act. Was it
know.
like, well, you don't like me? We'll fake
Oh,
my
no,
own death.
because-
That was it. Everyone's been nasty to me, so I'll bloody
But how
blow
was he
myself
supposed
up.
to know that they were going to be
Oh,
nasty to him? He wouldn't
think-
have known
No,
that.
fair point,
yeah.
So
yeah.
he wouldn't have
So
known
why
that.
did he do it?
So he planted
no,
explosives in his
wait.
own limo.
There was a reason. There was going to be. I remember hearing there was going to be. He was going to
An
come back
insurance
and-
thing. Maybe it was just an insurance job on the limo.
That was costing
I
him
really
a
enjoy serious Vince McMahon. It's really funny. Like when he got crushed by the scaffold during
Oh,
the $1 million.
Paul!
I can't feel my leg.
That was very South Park.
That's OSW review.
took our job.
OSW review do it. They mention that a lot. That moment a lot. And they just always turned when they do an impression on that podcast, it just gets morphed and morphed. So but now they just got to the stage where they're just like, my leg.
Bless. But yeah, so that was it. He faked his death.
Stock prices plummeted
Yeah.
because of this.
But
And then they had to announce the next day via WWE.com, I assume, or maybe on SmackDown.
Yeah,
I think
no,
it's
it was via online. But yeah, the fact they waited a day, even though people were phoning like the authorities to like come and save him, like
Do you think like the producers of, I don't know, EastEnders and Coronation Street, rather, big soap operas get this a lot? Like,
Oh,
no,
definitely.
Pat
Apparently-
Butcher's been stabbed by
Probably.
Dirty Den. I don't know.
There must be
Fair
a
name.
Dirty Den.
Is that a person from his
Dirty Den, yeah,
It was,
it's Leslie
yeah,
Niel-
yeah, it was
Leslie,
it's
not
old
Nielsen,
school.
Grantham. Nielsen. Grantham. Leslie
Liam
Grantham.
Nielsen? What? Take
Liam
this
Neeson,
away.
no, the guy who got his old Todger out. He got set up, didn't he? On
Keith
the.
Chegwin?
No. Keith Chegwin did get his Todger out. Leslie, what's his name? Dirty Den was set up by somebody who took screen
You said
grabs of
Leslie
him.
Joseph. That's the
Did
bird
I?
from
did I
Behaving
say?
Badly. or
Oh
something.
God!
Oh,
Anyway,
Birds of a feather.
Dirty Den,
Yeah.
and there's the cock.
I don't know much about soaps, right? But apparently
I
when
do.
Deirdre got
Oh, the jail.
jailed,
Aye.
apparently
yeah.
people actually went crazy. Like people
No, they did.
protests and
I
stuff,
remember that because
IRL.
my mum was a huge Coronation Street.
Why
buff.
did you go to prison?
Because
Well, it wasn't
she
the actress didn't, the
lied
character did.
about it was like she lied about some sort of immigration thing. I think I can't remember. Like her husband was an illegal immigrant or something. I
Right.
can't remember. But people were like going nuts and like posting like banners and saying like "Free Deirdre" and all this, like crazy.
So it
Reality?
Can get taken.
It's like that Father Ted moment. Reality dream.
Oh, let's just not talk about. Let's just talk about Father Ted.
Oh, I'd love to. I could do
yes.
that. I could
Let's
do
do
that
a
for
Father
years.
Ted podcast.
I could do that for years. I love Father Ted.
I hear you're a racist. Anyway, sorry. No, we will get distracted.
Yes.
Sorry.
God bless you, Vince McMahon. I'm
Yes.
sorry you died for a week or a day.
Was it the
No, a
Great-
week.
Was it the Greatest Royal Rumble live stream where we just spent a big portion of it doing Phoenix Knights references?
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it. So yeah, that's happened. That was June the 11th, 2007. So 2005 on June the 12th, this was a belter. So WWE reboot ECW for One Night Stand. The first one.
You an ECW fan?
I am.
Yeah.
I am indeed. I love ECW.
Did you love it before working for ICW? Or is that?
Yeah, no, I
You
did.
right,
but
right.
it was one of these things. It wasn't a promotion I watched when I watched like WWE. Like when I was like a kid and stuff like that. I didn't watch ECW. I went back when I got into it because I was like, oh, this is. It was Paul Heyman really that I just fell in love with, and I was like,
Oh, he's
right.
amazing.
He's like legit.
Sounds like the parrot from Aladdin.
Iago.
Yeah, he sounds like Iago.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I was so impressed by your guys' Disney knowledge. I'm like, 10 points.
Bless my soul.
My dad was a tape trader back in the wrestling.
You're such a smart.
No, right?
You're born smart.
Yeah, I remember talking
He's got it in his
to
blood.
this kid called Jimmy Phillips, and I hate that little twerp. I don't know what he's doing now. He's a really nice bloke. No, this kid called Jimmy. No, I hate him because he didn't believe that my dad had. I think it might have been like a CZW or something like that. He didn't believe that my dad had in his possession a crocodile match.
It does sound like a lie.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, all right, we got it here. And look at the tape. Look at the tape. It's got this handwritten label on, says crocodile match. And Jimmy Phillips just went, no, you wrote that, didn't you? Piss off, Jimmy. You're not coming in my house to watch it.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, no, but he had a lot of ECW tapes, and I remember watching that stuff. It's just like barbed wire and all this stuff.
Fantastic parenting there, like
yeah,
you
right.
watch
No,
ECW.
he didn't know. I used to sneak them out of his room because he was a big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And it'd just be like Heatwave 97, 98, or whatever, and I'd just like Dad's out the house
that's
at work.
so cool.
Get that in the VCR quick.
You're a born wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling mudblood. Are you also?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
When did you
Oh
get
well,
into
no. Saying that, my grandpa was like mad into World of Sport. Like he was wild, but I didn't know him. So,
but
like yeah, I know. Sorry, took a turn. But yeah, no, like apparently I skipped a generation. Found
nice.
me. So there you go.
My brother likes it as well, but neither of us. He got into it because I did. But no, I'm not from a wrestling family at all. I can't imagine what it would be like.
I know. I would like genuinely.
But luckily, you guys are my retina.
Oh
my goodness! I love it.
Isn't it? Oh.
Yeah,
this was like, I mean, the ECW reboots and stuff have been done to death now.
Just a little joke.
Sorry, I genuinely feel like all maternal.
We've seen so many like ECW, like loads of promotions have done ECW nights. TNA did one. I guess you get a bit of it in House of Hardcore. Now WWE have done it to death at this point, but this was the first.
No, but this was the first. And do you know what? It was actually a cracking pay-per-view.
Oh yeah,
like that first match. I'm sorry, the fact Jericho came out as Lionheart, like loved it, and that match with Lance Storm was just.
Jericho had a match with Lionheart.
What?
Jericho had a match with Lionheart.
Has Jericho had a?
He had a match with Lionheart.
ICW.
I was doing a little joke.
Oh no! I was like, no, he came out as. Although they were hanging out at the Jericho tour, like
there he
was there, which I thought was quite
even
cool.
on paper you see that, and it's like Lance Storm, Chris Jericho, and it's like, oh, that's gonna
be a belt time, and it was good.
Was that face versus? Were they both face?
Oh,
was
I
just like a
can't remember at that
respectful,
time.
because former tag team partners.
Because obviously Jericho was doing the Y2J gimmick, so he was going back. I think it must have been a face. It must have been a face off face because
they've got a firm friendship.
Well, yeah, and it's no secret that they are firm friends.
You got very serious there. Yeah, that's right. They are friends.
But Vince McMahon did die in the limo, all right, Jack?
Anyway, that match, it was awesome.
Deny the friendship.
Wait. In that match, there was, in fact, it must have been like Lance Storm heel then because he won because of interference because Just Incredible came out.
Oh, yeah, of course,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, must have been.
So there you go. So that must have been it.
Part of the finest stable in wrestling history, X Factor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, yes. Big fans. But yeah, so that was the opening match, and it was an absolute belter. And then let's just go through the card. Oh, it was good as well because Mick Foley was on commentary as well with Joey Styles. And I remember when Joey Styles came out and he was like pure buzzing. Do you remember that?
You two are both massive Foley fans.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't appreciate him as much in this room as the two of you.
There's a lot of Foley love in this room.
There is.
Not just for Mick.
2/3.
Yeah, not just.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
What's his name? Dewey.
I'm a huge
great
fan.
guy.
We follow each other on Instagram.
I literally meant
Dewey. Does he like your
yeah, he does.
I just meant Noel.
Oh,
I forgot about Noel Foley.
Correct, yeah.
So Super Crazy defeated Tajiri and Little Guido in a three-way dance. Not a triple threat, a three-way.
Can we talk about Noel?
Must we?
Okay, fine.
No, we can. Yeah, go on. What do you want to say?
Let's talk about
Pachid, in a sort of
tongue-in-cheek,
Kaufman-esque, real but not, pretended to fancy Noel Foley.
She's a beautiful woman.
She's
what do you mean?
stunning.
And her dad just happens to be your favourite wrestler of all time.
Oh, I didn't even realise. Maybe she should
So then-
hook me up with an interview or for dinner or
I
something.
bumped into her and wee Frank, the
Oh
clown.
yeah.
And,
Are they still together?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, they are.
He's the one person in wrestling who surprised me the most with how I assumed he'd just be a dick, and he was really, really.
Why?
nice.
He's a nice guy, you
Really
know,
nice guy.
Frank. He's a really, really nice bloke. He sorted us out with front row tickets for SmackDown.
Not me.
Yeah, bless him.
Not me.
Yeah, I like Frank a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a good laugh. He's a good laugh.
Oh, that's cute.
He was just
I'm
fit
glad to
girlfriend.
hear
I
that.
met them at Wallomania, and Frank must just be used to because just lads would just be hitting on Noelle Foley all the time, not even imagining that he was with her.
No,
but he
like-
was just brushing off. He was like ignoring it completely, and I was like, you must just be used to
You
it.
must just
Yeah.
like go right, cool, whatever. Oh,
She was
bless.
towering over him. She's like a foot taller. She had
Yeah.
heels
Yeah.
on.
he's- well,
I'm taller than her though, so that's okay.
Hey!
Rey Mysterio defeated Psychosis.
Rey Mysterio against, and yeah, Psychosis unmasked himself for this.
Oh yeah.
Which was
Bad
random.
call.
Why?
Fugly.
Not pretty. It's not like when Almas unmasked it in Mexico, and everyone went, "Oh, gorgeous."
Del Rio.
Did
Very-
I?
I really like Almas. I think Almas is pretty man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well.
it is.
There you go. Then it was Sabu and defeated Rhino. Chris Benoit would defeat Eddie Guerrero. Mike Awesome defeated Tanaka.
Masato's in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that match was. I think
Hardcore match?
I
Not a
think
hardcore match, but an intense.
there was just
like,
loads of
lot
tables.
I don't
and stuff.
remember
It was
that. I honestly
crazy.
don't
It
remember
was
that.
cray.
And then the Dudley Boys would defeat Tommy Dreamer and Sandman.
Proper ECW
I was gonna say,
match, that isn't
well,
it?
that's
And
it. It's all
those
your
names.
main guys.
When we were talking about this
really.
earlier, we forgot to mention as well that after the match, Austin got involved.
Oh
You all right? Do you remember?
yeah. No.
Okay, so Bischoff was there.
Yeah.
Everyone was booing Bischoff, going, "Oh, you're a WC, we hate you."
Uh-huh.
You're W.
You almost said WCPW there, didn't you?
And we've all done it. We've all made that
Oh, yeah.
mistake. We only worked for them for like a long time.
I
and-
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Not for a long time.
Oh.
I didn't. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm not even going to finish that. That is just a fact. I just didn't work for them for very long.
But you were so memorable that when you joined Cultaholic, everyone was like, "It's Jen from WCPW."
Yeah,
now
like
Defiant."
four folk were like,
Do you
"Was
ever
that not the part from backstage?" Or
Do
like,
you ever
yeah.
get sick of wrestlers telling you to go away, like in interviews? Because that seems to be like how a lot of interviews happen
Like
with you. They're all
honestly,
like,
I swear,
Jen,
Jim.
shut up for a second. I don't know why it was Scottish. A lot of them
Well,
are
they are
Scottish,
pretty
yeah.
much all predominantly Scottish, but
Can
yeah.
can you just go away? And I'm just like, oh, bloody hell.
I swear down, I go home and I'm just like a shell of a human being.
Does
like that.
anyone like me?
Exactly. Here, I'm telling you. That's,
Lionheart, we're still mates, aren't we?
please don't like me.
But Austin
yeah.
came out and beat up Bischoff, and everyone loved it because Austin was sort of an ECW guy for a bit.
Yeah, well,
A
no,
little
he
bit.
was.
Yeah, he was.
He definitely
He
was.
didn't really wrestle there. I think he was injured. Much.
But you still, I think he also is still very like vocal about how he was from ECW
He loved
and
it,
stuff as
yeah.
well. So yeah, I remember that.
And then they put him in a bin. I think they put Bischoff in a bin. Have I dreamt this?
No, I honestly just can't think of it.
I remember
if I'm
Beulah
honest.
got involved in the match, I think, at one point as well. It was a chaotic match.
Pandemonium.
Well, because it was a whole like thing where there was supposed to be like the WCW and WWE guys coming in for like they had that
Yes.
balcony and stuff. Like it was just a really.
Heyman cut that savage. He shot harder than you did just before on WCW. When he said stuff like, "Oh, you slept with Lita, you nasty man," and all this sort of stuff.
You nasty.
That's
man.
how he said it. Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays. Oh, I remember not having a clue what he meant at the time.
I know,
was
and
"What
you're
do you
just
mean?
like that.
SmackDown's
Why?"
on Friday.
I know. Bless you. But yeah, so I think all in all, a cracking pay-per-view, and I enjoyed it. And the fact that it was still from the Hammerstein Ballroom, the original, like, I think it was such a nice wee nod to ECW. So yeah, I enjoyed it. So, sticking with June 12th. Oh, it's a sad day. Sad day. Because
Vince's limo blow up again.
no, this is a sad day because it's 2014, commonly known as Black Thursday. Loads of people got released.
Was
which
that
is
part of
sad.
Easter week?
Easter?
Pancake Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, Black Thursday.
It's Black Friday.
Black
is it not?
Friday.
I've got it so messed up.
Yeah, because I was going to say, no, this is June. Like, we were totally no. Anyway,
Pretty disrespectful to
trying-
the Christian faith, that is.
Trying to find a positive in this, right? So basically, on this day there was
Jack the
maybe
blasphemer.
Woo! But yeah, no, on this day, basically, near about 11 people, I think, were released from their contracts. But trying to find a spin on it is actually quite cool when you, well, it's not cool, but like when you look through it, there's 4 people who were released at this time who are now back roster members.
Lovely.
Which is nice.
What a nice turn of events.
Thank you.
Go on, let's go through
There's my
them.
positive. Right, let's go through it. Right, okay, so first on the list was JTG.
Love JCG.
Stayed around maybe longer than he should have done, but he knew that. There was a
It's
website,
funny,
is JTG still employed.com, and it just said yes, and then he was released. No. And he put a tweet out when he was released that just said, like, I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did, sort of thing. He took it
Bless
really
him,
well.
what a guy. But he'd been released before, back in 2007, but only for 6 months.
I remember
Couldn't live without him.
I remember being weirdly sort of. It was June. I wasn't really a wrestling fan at this point.
Okay.
But I'd occasionally like check in and see what was going on, and I remember thinking, he is brilliant. Like he could be. He's going to be like a star.
He's the next
he's gonna
guy.
He's going to be like WWE champion and stuff. And I just really had a fascination with JTG. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
There's a
cool.
big JT.
And do you know what? If he's watching this, I'm sure he's like proper touched by that.
We follow each other on Twitter. I could
Do
slide into his DMs
Oh, slide into JTG.
right now.
My God, just do it.
JTG, I really like you in
Exactly.
2006.
But I didn't.
I was wrong.
I wasn't as good. But
I had big plans for you, JTG.
used to go on universe mode and just make you champion. But not as much Shad. Didn't really get Shad.
No, they sort of tried to push him as a single star, didn't they? It didn't work out. Just a big man.
They picked the wrong one.
Big man.
Should have
They
picked
did,
JTG.
Well, anyway, so he was gone. Drew McIntyre. Cheerio. However, he would be back only 3 years later.
Yes.
He's gonna do very well.
He's
gonna be
just
big.
gonna, own it.
Once he decapitates Dolph Ziggler.
First
My
UK
girlfriend
born.
fancies Ziggler, so I'm annoyed at him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she thinks he's really attractive. Yeah.
He is attractive,
yeah.
Well, I
but
don't-
like,
yeah, but
like
can-
out of
well, yeah, well,
everybody.
couldn't she just not though?
But like,
Can you just like? not?
Drew's better. Drew's better looking
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Dolph.
Yeah, like-
Yeah,
Definitely.
but
Big
I'd
man,
rather,
he's really hot.
I'd rather she found Ziggler attractive than Drew because I just can't. He's just such a manly man, isn't he?
And she might bump into Drew.
Just on the streets.
Maybe.
Talking about.
Well, like if he's
Talking
at
about-
home and she's in Scotland for whatever reason.
yeah.
Just up in the air
Yeah.
for the beach.
No, I think he's going to be
Why
the
is so
first
many-
UK champion.
Yes, me too. Why are so many wrestlers from Ayr?
I don't know.
Is
Like
there-
I
Yeah,
literally
Scotland,
do
yeah.
ask us. No, there's not. Like
Because a lot are from there, aren't they?
yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Drew,
There's like so there's
Noam
Drew, Noam, Grado's like out that
He's
way.
from the
coast.
tap
end?
The tap end is
end
Susan, but like
even,
it's
so-
out that way. What?
Tap end.
Tap end.
The top end. So it's like the northern bit of.
Yes.
Oh, there's on a hill.
Tap end. No. It's just the tap end.
Yep. Cool.
But like yeah, Lionheart. Yeah, there's loads
Yes.
of them. Loads of them. Air. Where they go. But yeah, so Drew, Jinder Mahal was released.
Missed a trick there. At least they saw the error of their ways
Exactly.
and brought him back.
Brought him back in 2016 on Raw.
Kenny
Yeah.
McIntosh's nemesis.
Yes, he
Jinder
hates him,
Mahal.
doesn't
I know,
he?
Joan, and like we had like fights about this.
Are you a big
Really?
Jinder fan?
Oh, you're a fan?
I'm not like right. Okay, like let's slow down. I'm not like number one.
I don't like
over
it.
here. Like I'm not number one fan, but I really sympathise with him because, and especially like. I like was reading up on him and see when he got released at this time when he was working the indies and stuff, he was having a horrible time. Like pure, I don't know if it was substance use, but definitely drank and stuff. Like he's been quoted as saying it was like the worst time of his life. And then he totally did a 180 and, started working out. And look at him now. I mean, when he came back, I thought it was a different guy.
Yeah, no. I think
Right? So, yeah. No, I'm like, yeah, I've got a lot
I think
of
he's.
time for
You know
him.
what? I like him more than I think a lot of people
Uh-huh.
watching this video, even perhaps.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I think he's a good like classic heel. Like
Totally.
I don't like the cheap sort of racist stuff, but
No,
he is
like-
actually he's a bit of a heat magnet.
He's the greatest wrestler that Canada has ever produced.
He's from Canada.
Yeah, he's from Canada.
What?
Did you not know? All right.
Whoa. But yeah, he was released, but would obviously come back. Oksana, she was released.
I don't remember much about her. Was she?
I
Teddy
just
Long's
remember I
girlfriend.
And then
hated,
Cesaro-
they hated her ring gear. That
Yes.
was my thing.
And Cesaro had a bit of a thing with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
My man.
No man.
He's the most
Cesaro.
attractive
Is he?
man
Oh,
in
he's
Is that,
wrestling.
amazing.
who, is that who you... Right,
Except for
okay.
the
That's
nipples.
it.
Him and... You were saying before you like Steve Buscemi as well.
Yes,
What's that about? Was I not going to say that?
well, no, yeah, I just think he's very attractive.
Steve Buscemi and Cesaro.
Steve Buscemi from Reservoir Dogs
Yes, that's the one.
with the
What with the absolutely gorgeous face, like
Like a melted candle
no, it's his
face.
eyes. Like he's got
Jeez.
something about his
like
eyes. Like
Sunken in piss
no,
holes in
I
the
just
snow.
feel like I could just look at him for
Do you like
days.
Gareth Keenan from The Office?
A wee
No!
bit. Mackenzie Crook is a babe.
I can't work out your type. I don't understand what's going on.
I think
So
he's a
if you
babe.
want Jen to find you attractive, just disfigure your face. That's all you need to do.
Oh,
Don't say
poor Mackenzie Crook.
that. No, I think
It's guys with it sunken like that, isn't it? It's the tired eyes. Because they
like
both
me.
got like big old bags. They look haggard.
They look like sad
it's all like
dogs,
haggard. Get it? Don't be
They do look
nasty.
haggard. They do look haggard.
Anyway,
They're
so
not watching this.
leave my
Steve
Steve
is surely
Buscemi.
watching
My
this.
Steve. Could you imagine? Oh God, hi Steve. Anyway,
Imagining Jen going to the cinema to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, everyone's swooning over Johnny Depp. She's like, I can't wait for Mackenzie Crook to be on screen.
literally what happened. Literally what happened. Oh, anyway, wow. Oof, I need a moment.
Sorry.
Sorry, Kurt Hawkins was released.
Mm.
But again, we'll be back 2016. Teddy Long was released.
I'm not doing it right. He doesn't do that, does he?
It's to the
Come on,
sides
come
of
on.
it, isn't it?
Bless his wee heart. I
Yeah.
love him. I actually love him. Yeah, so he came back. He got released, sorry, and would come back 2016 in an angle trying to poach for a SmackDown manager again. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And now Hall of Famer as well. So
Richard Tubman loved it. I feel as though we don't mention Richard enough.
No,
Oh,
Richard's
no.
our full-time editor. He's in the
Hi,
office all the
Richard.
time, and he's a massive Teddy Long fan. I think it's at Dick Tubbs on Twitter, so tweet him Teddy Longest.
Just
He'll love
pictures
that.
of him.
We need
Loads of
to
pictures.
mention Richard more. He's not.
Yeah, we
he doesn't really want to be on camera or anything, but we just need to mention him more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Great
up for
guy.
that.
great guy.
Thanks
what
for
else does he
editing
like?
this video,
Thanks,
Richard.
Richard.
He likes, he's easily the most fashionable member of the office.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
he's wearing such a nice purple shirt.
Oh, he's-
Which-
Richard's the best. I think he's gone home now, but
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Miss you.
Camacho.
Sorry, yeah, Camacho. Tangaloa
Mm.
from New Japan now.
G.O.D. Gorillas of Destiny.
Well, that's pretty much all I know about
I had to
him.
camp up the word destiny there because I was too macho.
Oh, were you? Oh,
As it often happens. Yeah.
to be
yeah,
fair,
well-
I was feeling a bit threatened at the
Yeah,
other
so-
side.
Gorillas of Destiny.
Destiny.
Nice little rounded off.
So he was like, oh, Brodus Clay was let go.
Rubbish.
Funk is.
He again had been previously released back in 2005, 8 or something like that. But came back 2010, but then went to
boring.
Impact. And has recently left Impact, yeah?
Yeah.
April, I think. Anyway. Evan Bourne.
Matthew.
Matt
Yeah,
Sydal. You're a
Matt
big Matt
Sydal.
Sydal fan, aren't you? You've had some experiences with him.
Yeah.
Experiences. Share with the group, Jack.
Just one time he thought a spider was going to get him, but it was no spider.
There was no spider.
Well, it had been there previously. He was confused. I was leaning on a wall, and he was out. We were outside the back of a venue. He was warming up for his match, and he just warned me not to be next to me. There's a spider there, dude, and almost got me. And I was like,
Almost got him.
almost got me. Dude.
What?
Namaste. And then he flipped off. Just, every interaction I've ever had with Matt Sydal has been unintentional comic.
I
gold.
love it.
It's great.
I love it. More of them to come, I'm sure.
Oh, I hope I meet him again. Yeah. I hope I
Definitely.
see him again.
Just mate, that spider. What was that about?
I interviewed him recently,
Oh, did he?
but on the phone. And
Did he recall?
no, he didn't until I then worked it into
I
I worked a previous conversation we had into it, and I was like, "Remember when we talked about this?" And he was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Yes, a wrestler remembers."
Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
At Jack the Jobber.
But no, he's just a good lad, isn't he? Really good high
Good.
flyer.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. It was in. Him and Kofi were a tag team as well.
Air boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Air boom.
So, anyway, he got
Punk and
released.
Kofi were a tag team.
Yep.
And it just
Held the titles,
it
didn't they?
slipped my mind. I just don't really
I
remember.
actually was
I think
like,
they held the
what?
titles. Yeah, they did
And
hold
I'm
the
like,
titles.
was their gimmick that they were real life friends? Like,
Exactly,
because
just
they were just
mates.
pals, weren't they?
No.
Yeah.
Well, he got released. Yoshitatsu was released.
Yoshi trash. So.
A lot of people aren't fans of him. I'm not a
Why?
big fan. You said earlier when we were talking about Yoshitatsu a few weeks ago.
We
that
often talk about Yoshi.
We do.
I was gonna say.
It's not one of our nights out. And you said that his commentary run was a special.
He did commentate one Wrestle Kingdom.
Right.
I think it was a Wrestle Kingdom, and it was really bad.
Oh.
But it was funny as well.
Intentionally.
No. He,
The best kind.
he was on English commentary, and he can speak English, but not that well.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of the other guys were doing a lot of the talking, and then he just
Chime in.
no, they'd have to prompt him to chime in,
Oh.
and then he'd kind of just go like Yeah. It was,
I love it. He probably was just thinking he was getting like a free gig, like easy, just a wee cheeky paycheck here, like
and then
smile and nod.
He was in WWE and not particularly standouty at all.
Okay.
And then went over to Japan, back to Japan.
Yeah, he was in All Japan now, is he not?
I think so. But when he went to New Japan, it just so happened that he came back and he was a bit older and a bit slower. Everyone was just really good. Like by this point, like, everyone in New Japan, so he just didn't.
So he just didn't really.
Him and Billy Gunn fighting on the undercard and stuff.
Oh, bless. Well, he got released this day, and then also bringing up the rear, Mark Harris.
Mark Harris. You remember the Harris brothers? I'm related. His name's Mark Harris, a referee.
Referee.
I don't know anything about the guy.
I actually tried to like do a wee bit because I was like, give him his time, right?
Yeah.
But he was apparently just terrible.
A referee.
Like that was it. He was just apparently shocking at being a ref.
A bad ref.
Well, apparently he would just botch like I don't know, like his counts. Like he was just apparently terrible. Like he would miss things. I don't know. Like I kind of gave up reading halfway through because I was like,
wrestling
this is just
wrestling refs often miss things though. A lot of they're actually all terrible.
Easily distracted.
Yeah.
Often.
And weak
Yes.
men.
weak men.
Well, they just brush them and they.
You've had enough problems with referees.
Yeah, I
Jack.
got
You're
threatened
just-
via text message
By
from
Earl
Sean
Hebner.
McLaughlin.
Earl Hebner texted.
Sean I once
Stop saying marriage.
I once slagged off referees or something. No, I said I was talking in a video once about how wrestling referees are just a strange breed. They're just they're like drummers. They're just strange, right?
I love drummers. Are my favorite ones as well.
Right. Okay.
What is wrong with me?
Steve Buscemi plays the drums.
Does he?
Does he actually? Have you made that
I
up?
have no idea.
All right, I was like that. Get me on YouTube right now.
And can't wait to see Steve Buscemi doing the chain by Fleetwood Mac. No, where was it? Yes, and I'd slagged off referees and stuff and said, oh, they're all weird, aren't they? And then Sean takes any opportunity he can to have a go. Mm-hmm. He threatened me in my bed the other night. He wasn't there. Texted me.
Just standing above you.
Just lying in bed going to sleep, and I got a message and he was just like, you're getting done in, pal. Just like, right. He once told me that Rudy Charles was going to get me because I'd slagged off referees and stuff, and he was like, mate, you've upset some people there. You know Rudy Charles, he's not happy with you. And I was like, I don't care. And then he was like, I was just joking, but you're proper scared, weren't you? I was like, what?
I love Sean. He's so funny. I got into trouble as well. I should mention Thomas Cairns because he was annoyed that I said that Sean was my favourite.
The other ICW ref.
Yeah.
Tall ref.
Tall ref.
Tall
Yes.
ref.
And exceptionally good ref as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, totally.
Sean is a good ref. Give him
Yeah.
A bad day for wrestling.
Yeah,
all these
sorry, like, let's
releases.
just not get into our
And
personal
it was in
beefs.
part because the WWE network wasn't doing very well, which is very difficult to believe now because it's
Absolutely.
a big part of the business.
I subscribed straight away. Did you?
No,
Oh, did you not?
just downloaded them all on the Pirate Bay. I didn't. I wouldn't dare. I don't know how to do that.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm a WWE Network subscriber.
Me too. Out and proud.
So I just
I couldn't live without.
No,
Your
you
leg
know, I
work.
don't like my knees being touched.
I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Why?
No, you touched it again
Calm
to say
down.
sorry.
Why do you not like your knees being touched?
I don't know, I just never liked it. I remember why.
Is it that because when people used to do that,
it's
eighth
not.
of an orgasm?
Gives you no.
What?
Yeah, you know that thing.
Shut
you
up,
people
when you do
did
that.
this on the school bus.
No.
Everybody did this, and
Yeah.
it was like, oh, that's an eighth of an orgasm.
I thought a sneeze was an eighth of an orgasm.
Yeah,
No, it was
but
this
apparently
thing.
you do that on someone's knee and it makes them feel a bit like they have. It doesn't.
So if you do it 8 times.
I sneeze weird as well. That's
No,
weird.
if you get 8 people to do it, I don't know. But oh,
You never-
Don't talk about buses. and-
my knee,
No.
my knee, yeah, I don't want my knee
Orgasms.
being.
Oh, too
Oh
easy.
my
It was
God.
relevant this time at least.
It
I didn't
was.
just come out of nowhere.
They're just
Oh, come out of nowhere! Kiss him.
Can we just bring the tone back up?
Sorry,
please,
yes.
Gentlemen.
I didn't do anything. I got really cross.
I was going to say like that. Who are you speaking to, young man? Let's move on, shall we? It was a sad day. Sorry you all lost your job. Okie dokie. So, June the 13th, 1993, we're going to King of the Ring. Because it is King of the Ring season.
Yes.
Or was King of the Ring
Xavier
season.
Woods really wants to win King of the Ring.
Yeah, he wants that more than a WWE Championship, doesn't he? To
Yeah,
win
he
King
would
of the Ring.
actually be a cracking King of the Ring.
Yeah, he
wouldn't
would.
He
Yeah.
would.
He
Yeah.
would be really good. Oh, the shoes and everything. Ooh.
The shoes.
Like Xavier Woods.
Yes.
Your shoes. They are, well, they're more jestery. No?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I always saw them as like Iron Sheik boots a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I always thought it was like jester because he was like, woo.
Silly.
Anyway, this King of the Ring. So,
Speaking of silly, Bret Hart wins King of the Ring.
the silliest man. He loves a laugh.
Wait a minute,
doesn't
is he not one of your favourite King of the Rings? Adam?
Yeah, I really like Brett as King of the Ring. Just because it was, first on pay-per-view and it felt big.
Oh yeah, because this was the first King of the Ring that was pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Because they were always just kind of
More to the point with this one is just like the matches that he had in this. Were all brilliant and in very different ways. Like he pulled off three really great matches.
Will we run down then?
Yes.
So from the quarterfinals. So Bret Hart would defeat Razor Ramon. Mr. Perfect defeated Mr. Hughes.
Big
Forever
fan of
Young.
Mr. Hughes.
Oh.
Alphaville.
Bam Bang Bigelow defeated Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh.
Rubbish.
Tatanka.
Hey, Doug.
Tatanka fought Lex Luger. However, this was the time they reached time, so it was actually kind of both eliminated from it, which would then put Bam Bam through.
Oh, he got a bye, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
The old Hogan Andre.
That was that. So then it would go
Tatanka.
on. Bret Hart defeated Mr. Perfect, and he would go on to face Bam Bam Bigelow.
That sounds like a very good match, but I can't remember it.
No, I
What's
don't
that?
remember
Heart
Perfect,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good
Really
one.
good.
They're really good. They were all really good. Brett absolutely nailed
Smashed it.
Yes.
But yeah, it went on. Basically, Bret Hart would be the winner. He would be your King of the Ring.
Hey, a Bret Hart match that I was watching earlier that I've forgotten about, but it's one of his. I don't know if it's one of his best matches, but it's one of his most intense ones. Is against Piper at WrestleMania 8.
Yeah.
When he blades secretly, so he doesn't get fined. He pretends it was hard way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Then later on, Flair
Good
did the
match.
same thing and did get caught, and they were like,
Oh.
"Give us your money now." Yeah.
Flair
Because I imagine
blading.
Flair probably wasn't very. He was probably just-
Exactly. Like,
Oh.
ooh. Who's your favourite King of the Ring? I think mine's Regal.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Regal's
Mabel. Mine is probably no, because Edge wasn't that good at the time, was he? He was better later on. Edge is one of my favourite wrestlers. Edge and Christian are my favourite tag team ever. But Regal was a really good King of the Ring.
I
Booker
think
It didn't
T-
last long enough though, did it?
No.
Because it wasn't he suspended shortly
Yeah,
afterwards, and he
I
There's
didn't
that
really
really
get
cool
to.
picture of him on the throne.
Yeah, and he's like
Yeah, he just slumped. It was made for him, that role.
got his Steve Buscemi face on in that photo.
Oh, do you find Regal attractive?
Yeah.
He's got
For
he's
an
a
older
handsome
man,
guy,
yeah,
isn't
he is a handsome
Looks like
guy.
John Bishop.
Daddy.
He does a wee bit, actually,
just
doesn't
don't-
he?
you just
Do you
call
call
him
him
Daddy?
Daddy? Did you actually just do that?
He looks like a dad, doesn't he?
Regal.
Your dad?
No, my dad looks like Borat.
Do you call your...
Oh,
Have you not seen my dad? Why haven't you seen my dad?
I've seen a picture.
Christmas dinner, Jen. Do you not
Remember
remember?
that? Gosh, I was so drunk.
I've seen a picture of
What?
his dad.
What have you done to my Nigel?
Does your dad watch these?
Yeah, you know what? He messaged me
Hi,
like an hour
Nigel.
ago, and he's bought one of the Walk with Pachisi t-shirts. One of these.
Oh my
Did
God,
he?
that's
Oh,
Did he
I'll pop those
actually
up.
buy it?
Yeah, and he just sent me
What?
this big grinning photo. Bless him.
What-
Oh,
that's
he's a
the
sweetheart.
most
But,
amazing
I
thing.
mean, oh no, because I was about to say like, yeah, if it works because he's also Pachisi,
Yes.
but it's got a big picture of you on it.
But that's like his son bringing him a pint. Like, that's
Yeah, right, yeah, that's for him.
That's-
My parents have never asked for any sort of my merch ever.
No signed photos, nothing.
Really?
No, there's only one
No
name by
video
time.
tribute or
No.
anything.
Oh.
That's a shame.
They don't at wrestling. They're glad that I'm doing.
Yeah, but they
well in
like
that.
you.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
hopefully they like you.
I
Like,
got my mum to predict a WrestleMania match. I was like, guess what? What do you think's gonna happen and stuff? She was like, oh, I bet the Undertaker's gonna win, and he did. She was right. She got it right.
oh.
And
Get
then
her
I
in
sho-
for the predictions.
I showed her.
Karen,
the-
why don't you?
good
Challenge for the belt.
Sorry?
I'm good enough anyway.
Oh, okay.
I showed
You
her.
said something else.
No.
You said she's not good enough.
She's not. No.
You're glad that she doesn't watch these. Poor Mrs. Jobber.
Helen.
We're not first team
Helen
terms
the
just
Jobber.
yet. I'm dead respectful.
Yeah. Fair.
Mrs. Patterson, jam sandwich. Have a jam sandwich, Mrs. Jobber.
That's very good.
Thank you.
I showed her the main event, and she called bull. She said it was fake. When Roman Reigns got legitimately cut
oh
open.
yeah, with the elbow.
She was
yeah.
like, so I slowed it. I was like, showed her. I was like, what? She elbows him in the head. She's like, an elbow couldn't do that. I was like, they're quite pointy.
Yeah, I think it could.
She's like, I think that's fake. And I was like, right. She basically called me a mark. She's like, that's
It's like, son, you should know better.
yeah.
Bless. Oh well. But yeah, so King of the Ring, Bret Hart. Congratulations. Sticking with June 13th, we'll go to 2006. And like the what?
6 for the camera.
Oh, well, in case people can't understand what I'm saying. I thought that was a
Sounds like
ding.
something else, doesn't
Right,
it?
I'm going to
We've
clear it up.
clarified
I'm going to
it.
clear it up. I'm going to clear it up.
Okay.
I'm going to say the number. I'm going to say the word, and then I'm going to say the number again. No, this is it. I'm doing this for other people. Okay. I'll look at the camera. 6.
Intercourse.
6.
Oh,
6.
I see what
Number.
You, yeah, because you put a proper Scottish 6. You do that, yeah.
That's why nobody wants it.
Oh
my God, cut that.
Oh, God.
Hello.
Don't cut that.
It's a funny word for Scottish people to say, isn't it? 6.
What happened in 2006?
I've got an absolute beamer now. Oh, right, okay. ECW.
What did you pissing said it, Jen? You filthmonger.
Oh, right.
Bringing smut onto this show. It's your show. You can do what you want.
This hallowed
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Let's go.
It's quite a clean channel.
It is,
It's a good
yeah.
channel, and I like to think that I'm a moderator at that as well. Like,
Yes, absolutely.
definitely. Anyway, ECW goes weekly now.
Hooray!
WWECW.
Yeah, no, it was pretty terrible, to be honest.
Had its good
Well,
moments.
good moments, yeah, but I mean, well, to be fair, it ran for 4 years, so it couldn't
Yeah.
have been that awful.
And it had to go because WWE
Well,
became
NXT.
PG and
Well, NXT
yeah,
came in place of it as well. So.
yeah, true, but like you couldn't present the ECW product, which is so closely linked to hardcore wrestling.
Yeah.
It just couldn't happen anymore.
No, it wouldn't
and
have been-
they sort of did
wasn't
the
the same.
NXT thing because they had the new Superstar Initiative,
Well, yeah, because
bringing
like,
guys Kofi, Sheamus up.
yeah. So no, I think like because NXT, correct me if I'm wrong, did it not air like the next week?
What?
NXT.
Wild and Young?
We
Ta-da.
are wild and young.
Guys love that tune.
So slow it down, you move a little
Let's
too
run
fast.
through this card though, shall we? So Sandman defeated.
Best days of our lives. Alive.
I got actually.
Cause we are wild and young.
This is why I did the other one with one of you because I can't control two of you.
Okay,
all the time.
we're calm down.
Good.
Sweating.
Right, this card. So Sandman would defeat the zombie.
This is what everyone remembers it for.
zombie.
17-second
No
match.
wonder.
The zombie, because
It was a
people are always
zombie.
like, yeah, he was. If you haven't seen it, he was a zombie.
A
Came
legit
out
zombie.
ooh, like that. I'll do it on the night.
And he won 21 matches.
But no, everyone was just like, oh, this is ridiculous. It's the worst gimmick ever. To me, that was the point, right? The zombie was this sort of this embodiment of a cartoon era of wrestling, which was very character-based, things like the Doink the Clown, Gobbledygook, all that sort of stuff. And Sandman just absolutely walloped him, got rid of him. And to me, that was like a statement. That's not what ECW is
So
going to
like
be.
poetic.
I thought it was a...
Like that is quite poetic. Like the
Yes.
death of.
Yeah, this isn't going to
Comedy.
appear on our channel.
I
Instead,
thought it
Barbie
was a-
Blank stripping with.
I thought it was a big old
Oh, yeah,
flip
Kelly-
you to the network because they were on Sci-Fi and apparently they wanted more horror.
Oh.
Maybe that was it. Have you heard that?
Oh my gosh!
feel
No,
like
take
that.
that. Take that as
Take
your
it back
own.
then.
Take that as your own.
I've misunderstood.
No, maybe they... But I think...
Double meaning.
Yeah,
It's multi-layered,
derived-
the zombie.
yeah.
That is,
the death of the
oh.
author. Once wrestling's out there, does it really belong to the wrestlers anymore? Does it belong to the audience? There we go.
But it
It's
only
rolling
took
Bart.
like 17 seconds that match went, and look at all the analogies we've got. My gosh, I've changed my mind
I
about
think it
ECW
was-
going weekly. Wow, I
think
feel
it was a
enlightened. But anyway, what else happened? Kurt Angle would defeat Just Incredible. Sabu. Oh right, okay, so this was the Battle Royal. Excuse me, that Sabu would eliminate Big Show. But in that Battle Royal, Big Show would eliminate absolutely everybody else that was in it. So in that was Al Snow, Danny Doring, Stevie Richards, Roadkill, Balls Mahoney, Tommy Dreamer, Little Guido, Big Guido, Tony Mameluke.
Little and Big Guido.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Big Show eliminated all of them. And then Sabu got him.
Well.
So there you go.
Sabu-
Oh, and also, yeah, Kelly would make her.
Didn't she at one point forget how to take off a bra? She was there for ages, just like...
Well, maybe that's just part of the...
No, it was like... I think it was...
Well, maybe sometimes they're hard, like, especially if you're like...
I wouldn't know. No.
But yeah, sometimes they can get stuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. Bras. Difficult. Easy to remove. Filth.
June the 15th, 2009. Oh dear, this was...
Did you say 9 or sex?
I just want to kick you under here, but I won't, because professional. Anyway, yeah, 2009. Vince McMahon would sell Raw. Sell Raw to Donald Trump. Now, this was hilarious because, again, in wrestling, standards, people genuinely thought this was real, and the stock,
Once again, the stock plummeted because they didn't make it clear that this was kayfabe and that Donald Trump hadn't.
Why would stock plummet? Maybe Donald Trump would be a really good wrestling promoter.
Well,
Possibly.
one good thing that he did do, I will say, is he actually made that episode of Raw ad-free. There was no commercials.
That's nice, isn't it?
I think that's
what a
pretty
nice
good.
gesture that Donald Trump definitely came up with.
I am trying to find a positive in this. But yeah, ad-free, and that must have cost somebody.
Yeah, the logistics of that must have been mental.
Yeah.
So there you go, that happened.
What's your favourite advert of all time? Mine's Belly's Gonna Get You.
Oh my God, do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was very young at the time, but I remember it was terrifying.
What was that for?
That was it was like a Hebs advert, was it not?
Herbs.
Hebs. Was that?
Hebs.
No, wait a minute,
Hebs.
that might be a Scottish thing.
Yeah, it is.
But it was like
Hebs.
a Hebs. It was like
FC?
health,
Hibernian?
education board.
No, I don't think it was. I think it
Scotland.
was a silly ad for food
thought
or
it
a
was-
drink or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boddington's, was it?
It was Boddington's, yeah.
Was it that?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
My favourite is I like to chew with Chewits. I like to chew with
Did you?
Chewits. I like to chew with Chewits. Chew
Chew
it.
it.
What's the big old funny
favourite
time, isn't
advert?
it?
Mine was, did you ever remember the one that, no, this was a Hebs advert. Gosh, they had good adverts. But it was like a stop smoking one, and it was like a girl band, and it had a really catchy song, and it was like, why do you keep on running, boy?
Oh, you can
Can't run
sing?
so fast,
Oh,
gotta pay
I never knew
attention.
that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jen, can we get back on topic, please?
Oh my God.
I was going
Anyway.
to talk about the advert that traumatised me as a child.
What?
The Carlsberg one. Oh, it's
What
just so
one?
scary. The whole premise of it, I'll try and be quick,
Yeah.
was
I'm interested.
Carlsberg's so good, the Danes don't want it to leave because it's Danish export.
Oh,
Do you remember this?
yeah, and it was quite dark.
So there's this rainy night,
Yeah.
guy's truck breaks down, the Carlsberg truck breaks down, hay fever. And then the old woman, and he's like, can I use your bathroom? In this funny little Scandinavian voice. And then she's like, yes. I don't know. That's all. And then he's like, may I use your phone or whatever? Is this racist?
No,
And then
it's just an accent.
He falls through the floor and she traps him and just covers it up with a carpet. And then he presumably dies.
No, but
Like, what the hell?
Was there not more of them down there?
Yeah.
There was.
Oh,
that was it.
I used to cry.
That's actually really traumatizing. Like a
That's-
poor wee
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so ad-free, no scary adverts in this. But interestingly enough, this was the only time that has ever happened. However, last year when Raw and SmackDown were Christmas Day, Boxing Day, as a wee Merry Christmas to me and you, Vince McMahon gave us the first ever of those shows completely commercial free.
I don't remember that.
Oh, so it has happened. Oh.
Well, no, it's not been a full show.
Oh,
so that
yes.
one Trump
Just
took
the
the
first
full
hour,
show,
right,
yeah.
okay,
But this
right.
was for Christmas Day and for Boxing Day, the first ever was
I
ad-free.
didn't know that. I think it's probably because I
know.
didn't watch it live because obviously it was on
neither
Christmas
did I.
Day. I was busy doing Christmas.
Doing
Doing
Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
But yeah, so that happened. Shall we run down the card for that?
Nah.
I think that was interesting enough. So June the 16th, 2015. This is quite a cool one. So WWE would launch their YouTube programming in Up, Up, Down, Down.
Bloody YouTubers.
Yeah.
It's not a real job. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
I like
but don't
it.
try and do it.
If you do run a wrestling YouTube channel, just stop now and
Yeah,
then
just give it up.
fine. Yeah,
Bless.
we'll get more subscribers that way. So
I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah, no, it's really
Follow your dreams, kids.
Yeah,
if you want to
exactly.
do it, you're bad at it.
Yeah, but don't. It's really hard. You'll not be good enough.
Up, up, down, down, shall we?
Yes,
Like,
shall we?
yes.
It was really interesting. It's another kind of foray into non-wrestling stuff. Obviously,
Into
WWE do
breaking the
WWE
fourth
films
wall type thing.
and the XFL now again. But yeah, it was like another project, another feather in the cap, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's a very entertaining channel with 1.1 million
It's-
subscribers or something.
That's
it's
amazing.
Big.
That
really
is
big.
amazing. To be fair, like it appeals to a lot of people. I mean, obviously, I think like kind of gaming and wrestling goes like people who like gaming like wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not far in saying that.
Or
But-
the other way around. People who like wrestling tend to like gaming.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But then I think as well, people who like gaming really like watching like YouTubey stuff
Yeah,
and
nerds.
about it. So It's so horrible.
Nerds are
But, like,
mainstream now, isn't it?
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't personally like.
hip to be square.
I'm an N64 person, and I can't really.
N64? What the hell is that? That's some porn thing, Jen.
No, it's not actually. Oh, anyway.
What's your favourite N64 game?
My
Is
favourite.
it Banjo-Kazooie?
No, it's GoldenEye.
Oh, nice, sick. Yes, very
So
good.
definitely GoldenEye. That was my fave. It was the first one I actually ever completed. I got
Oh,
it on
really?
Christmas. Yeah, when I got my N64, I got the GoldenEye edition N64. And
Say it again.
What? Saying what again?
64.
Oh man, you guys.
I
Cheap,
liked.
isn't
I liked.
I had the golden controller. That was cool.
Mario
Nice.
64 was class.
Yeah, that
Ocarina.
was good. And here, a fan of Yoshi's Story as well. Anyway,
And I'll bring it back on track. Watch this segue. Brandy Rhodes' nickname on Up Down Down was Black Yoshi Pie. She likes Yoshi, I think. I call him Yoshi, which is
No,
wrong.
I say Yoshi
You
as
say
well, it's
Yoshi
wrong,
as well,
yeah.
it's Yoshi, isn't it?
It's Yoshi, yeah, I
Yoshi.
believe it is Yoshi.
But I've always said Yoshi.
Finally.
Which sounds stupid in hindsight. I'm a Toad guy anyway.
Oh
Not
wait,
long
really?
ago.
Who did you play Mario Kart? Toad?
Yes.
Peach, obviously.
Why? Who are you?
Let's all go karting and dress up as them.
Probably
Mate,
Yoshi,
go-karting.
actually.
Go-karting is sick.
Yeah,
we
like
We did
I-
it for the first time in Grimsby with Tier of Grace, great YouTube channel, check him out. And it was,
Is it so much fun? I've never been. I would love to go.
It's so much fun. Pachi won though.
I won.
He got told off.
Got
He
told off.
by
They
the
raised the
man.
flag that said like one more naughty bit of behaviour and you're
Shut
coming
up.
off the track. But
You're
it was
joking.
only
What are they gonna
because
do? Like chase you around?
yeah, right. I could have outrun them. I guess they would have just put like a spike strip out or
barricade.
something
Oh
like
my
that. No, because of my dangerous driving, which was really, really dangerous. I was crashing all over the place. But because I was absolutely fearless, I won. So that's a lesson. You can be a YouTuber, but if you want to go really fast,
If you want to go.
I don't know what my point is here.
I think that was the pinnacle of mine and Ross's friendship.
Was it?
Yeah. Not high bar to live up to, but at one point we both were like behind each other or whatever, and we were zooming around, and we overtook one of the other channel. It was like Top Gun, like simultaneously both swooped around.
Oh, I
and was
love
like, me and Ross look sick here. I've never mentioned it to him. Never like had the balls to.
nice.
Never gone like, weren't we friends then, Ross? Mate?
My goodness, it's like your friend-iversary. Love it. Love it.
That was probably the
So you were like a wee Mario and Luigi.
probably the best thing that's ever happened between
You could be
us.
like a Bowser.
What's your best moment?
What?
You and
You'd be
Ross.
Wait a
like
second.
Bowser, and I'm Peach.
Bowser.
Yeah.
Why am I Bowser's the big fat spiky lad?
You're Luigi, clearly.
Yeah. I'm Luigi.
Luigi.
No, but Luigi
On
was-
toes.
Okay, I'm Peach, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ross,
Why
quickly.
Are you Toad?
Who's,
Because I wear a hat and I'm young looking.
to be fair, I can totally see it. Right,
Yeah,
quick,
yeah,
Ross.
God knows. There's no character like Ross on
No,
Mario.
there isn't.
Can he be Yoshi?
He's a king. He's a king.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, he's not.
Wario!
Definitely.
Wario!
Yeah, Ross is.
There you go.
Wario, quick Sam, because we can't leave him
Sam,
out.
do any of them edit?
He can be what's it called? The shy guy or the Koopa or whatever. One of the.
Yeah,
One of the wee things.
ancillary
And Matthew,
characters. Oh, is there a lizard?
He's
he's Yoshi.
he's Waluigi.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. Anyway, done now. Fab. So yeah, up, down, down.
Great channel. Check
Great
it out.
channel,
Subscribe.
check out. Good.
Don't care if you do or not.
Okay, June 17th, we'll go to 2002, and this was
No.
sad.
No.
This was sad.
No.
This was the day that Vince
so tired.
cut that promo that buried Stone Cold.
Took his ball and went home.
Vince
Well,
took his balls in this promo.
It was grim, man. Like,
showed the bloody-
genuinely upset me. Genuinely upset me because I felt really genuine. I know everyone was like, oh, he buried him, he totally made a show of him. But for me, I personally felt it was quite heartfelt.
Oh.
It was the end.
The end of it, right?
Yeah.
There's a wee segment where he says thanks for the memories, and it genuinely feels heartfelt. Like, I was upset, and then he gets I'm sure he gets a beer and he puts it.
He does,
in the
yeah,
bin.
he does.
Does he?
It's never been the same with Austin since either. He came back for the Sheriff Austin role.
Yep.
Love that though.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good,
that
but it
was
just
good.
wasn't quite the same. There's something about it. Like, if you don't know the story,
Oh, sorry.
Brock Lesnar was supposed to beat Austin on an episode of Raw, which is obviously a pay-per-view worthy match.
Yes.
Like, I get why Austin was upset. Austin was upset, and because of that, he as they say, took his ball and went home. He just
Wasn't
flew
the
back to
first time-
Texas.
Wasn't the first time he's done a walkout as well?
I'm
He'd
not
done it
sure.
before. No,
Had he?
he had done it before, years before, I'm sure. He'd gone, he was supposed to be scheduled for, because Vince, I'm sure he mentions it in the promo that he cuts. And he basically was like another Raw that he was supposed to be at, and he just didn't show up. But they sorted it really quickly, and he was back within like a couple of weeks.
Right, okay.
I'm sure.
I'm in
But
two
this
minds
one-
about it because, like,
I
in
kinda
some
see the
ways, it's
point.
yeah, he's right. That should have been a
Ah.
pay-per-view match. That's bad business, but it's your job, isn't
I
it?
wonder what he's like.
Austin,
Yeah.
don't know. Happy, podcasty.
I remember seeing, I think, Grado met him.
Grado meets everyone.
But he met
Grado
him in a
just was
hotel.
mates with Ronda Rousey.
No, serious. When was it? Must have been at New Orleans or something. But he,
Did Austin know who he was?
I don't think so. But he went. But it was like the
Mark.
video, like Grado, like somebody's filmed him, and he's on the phone to his girlfriend, like FaceTime. And he's like,
I've seen it.
Have you seen it? And
Yeah,
he's like,
right.
I've just met
Austin.
And then she's like, who? And he's like, someone save us! But the picture's amazing as well. Like they've got the middle fingers up. It looks.
Oh.
It's such a pure nice photo.
I have one of Grado's bum bags.
So did I.
Oh,
An original.
wait.
Well, do you have one of his merch one bags or one that he wore?
No, he just left it at a show once, and I tweeted him like, "Do you want this back?" And he was like, "No, it's yours to keep."
You took the cash out, didn't you?
There was an empty chewing gum wrapper.
Is that it?
Oh,
Living the gimmick
Yeah.
there.
loving it, loving it.
And I went to give it to Noam Dar,
Uh-huh.
and he was like livid. He was like, "He always does this." Like,
That's exactly how I got my bum bag as
Right,
well.
right.
And I was like, hey, I've got your bum bag. And he was like, mate, me too. And I was like, thanks very much. Like, so, there you
I don't
go.
know. I've gone from Austin to Grado. In many ways,
Sorry.
Grado is the Austin of Scotland, isn't he?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll take it. I'll take it. I
Or is
love
that
Grado.
Renfrew?
Oh, yeah, Renfrew's definitely. Even
Yeah.
down to the signature moves. and
Renfrew's
everything.
got like the longest arms I've ever seen. Is that a gorilla? What?
That's it.
Just like,
Renfrew's like
he walks like that. I think he's quite hunched.
He's got
like, not
long-
hunched. Oh my gosh. Like, I think he's like,
burying Renfrew.
he's like, no, he's not
Like-
burying him. I love Renfrew.
Like that bloke from Notre Dame. He's sort of like.
No,
No, he's a
Renfrew.
lovely guy.
He is
You
a
said it,
good
not me.
guy.
The Rock came back, by the way.
Oh
this
yeah,
night.
sorry. Surprise! Rock came
The
back
Rock.
and
What did
What
you
I
do?
get there, that's a
Yeah.
if there's if Austin's leaving, there's only one other person that could
Yeah.
fill that role who hadn't been there for a while.
Did they bring him in just to lose to Brock? Is that what?
The Rock?
No.
I don't know what the deal
Because he did
was.
lose
I-
to Brock.
Yeah, he did,
But was this
yeah.
before or after?
Mm,
I'm guessing
before.
Yeah.
Before.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But-
2002. Yeah.
Yeah. So no. Yeah. That was a sad promo.
It
I
was
was
a sad-
upset by that. I was upset. But
Oh.
no, we've got deaths.
Oh
I
god.
was about to get
Hooray.
excited. We've got deaths. I'm
Have we got
afraid.
a lot?
No, but we'll rattle through them.
Yeah.
Because let's not dwell. So, June the 11th, this was a huge one in 2015. Dusty Rhodes. We spoke about it loads.
We have, yeah.
We have.
One of the best ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the best promo guys.
Yeah,
Top 5 there.
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, amazing guy. Tragic.
So, yeah, really, really, really tragic. June the 13th in 2009, this was Misawa passed away. And this is like, I mean, it's sad, obviously, anyone passing away, but this was due, obviously, to complications to something that happened in the ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a belly to back suplex, I think, which it wasn't that, the impact or anything, but I think it was a cardiac arrest he had, but it was due to the injury that he sustained, I think. But anyway, to that.
He's meant to be one of the. I haven't watched enough of him, but he's meant to be one of the best ever.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I
honestly.
couldn't really tell you, to be honest, but it's like, I knew it notably because he was obviously one of the people who died
Yeah.
from something in the ring. June the 12th, 1982, Peter Maivia, grandfather to Dwayne The Rock Johnston, passed away at 47, young. Like,
That is young, isn't
yeah.
it? The High
Um,
Chief.
Yeah, NWA in Hawaii. And then, in June 15th, 2007, Sensational Sherry would pass away.
Love Cherry.
Yep.
She's fantastic.
Really
Yeah.
sad.
One of the best
circumstances.
managers ever who doesn't get enough credit for what she did. I think, like, as
Yeah,
a
okay.
character, she was absolutely terrific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to me, she's up there with Heenan, Heyman, Fuji.
Fuji.
Yeah, Fuji was a good manager.
Yeah.
Yeah,
take one
I
of
like
I like
Mr.
Fuji.
Fuji. I like Mr.
But
Fuji.
people would probably go to Fuji before they went to Sherry Martel. And that's
Yeah.
not
Yeah, that's not fair, I don't think.
If there's anything to take away from this podcast, it's that Sherry was better than Fuji.
bless. But birthdays!
Hooray.
Yes, we've missed birthdays. Everybody's missed birthdays. I've been keeping people up to date with birthdays on
Have
Twitter.
you?
Yeah, of
Oh.
course. I feel like it's like a moral obligation now.
You know the top of Twitter when it's like when you go on it on a device
Something
on
you
your
might
laptop.
have missed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're always there. Birthday and up. Birthday.
You're always
and
in mine.
Am I?
Ah.
Oh,
You're
what
always
am
in mine as well.
Really?
Ah.
I? Look at the guy.
Like, exactly, like, obviously, not in
I-
yours, that's fine. Do
I've got
even
you
follow
muted,
me?
so.
Do you?
No!
Right, I was like, oh my god.
My colleague and friend, Jennifer Louise, I wouldn't dare.
I'm getting sick of Twitter, you know.
Are you?
Oh, my followers just aren't going up. Plateaued.
Oh, have you?
So go and follow him, Jack_the jobber.
No, it's not underscore. That was always.
Happy birthday, Mark Henry,
Oh, yeah.
June the 12th.
Yeah, Mark Henry's 47.
Bless him.
Oh, bless. That's a great birthday.
That
I
is a-
love Mark Henry.
No cute face.
Oh,
no
he's just
cute face. All
adore
his
him.
features in the middle
Absolutely
of his
adore him.
face.
I'm going to post a picture of his birthday, of him and me on his birthday.
You've got a picture with Mark Henry?
Yeah, it was
Have
on
you?
the
Is he
WWE
massive?
Universe. It was at a. He's like wide.
Is he?
He's not
Ooh.
like super.
I've seen him in
tall.
person.
Man, no, I've never seen him before.
Oh right, yeah, no, he's like he's wide as the Clyde, like he's huge.
Wide as the Clyde.
I don't
I
know.
was at Molly Mania and it was all in like these little cool back corridors and stuff, and I had to get past him, and he's just taking up the
Just
whole.
like that's it.
I was chatting to my boy Moose, and then
This is
Moose,
my boy too.
Moose sort of,
We've
Me
never
more
done
so,
that.
actually. I really like Moose.
but Moose kind of just sort of blanked me at one point, and he was just like, "Hey man," and he was like, "Well," I was like, "Well, what the hell? You just blanked me." I turned around. That was a Moose impression, by the way.
Hey, man.
Hey man.
I got it.
And it was Mark Henry, and I was like, fair enough. Like, if you're gonna cut off our
Exactly.
conversation.
Yeah. I mean,
And then also Moose, like, he loves me, so I knew he didn't mean it. So it's
Does
fine.
he? Have you got a picture in his Instagram?
No, but I interviewed him on the phone, and when he heard it was me, he lit up. And then the Impact guy who helps us get interviews, Simon,
Yeah.
big up Simon. Why am I doing this?
Oh,
Simon
I think that's
Rothstein,
really
yeah.
nice. Credit
Yeah.
where credit's due. I like
Yeah,
that,
Simon.
Jack. Thank you.
Shout
And
out.
he emailed me like, thanks for doing the interview with Moose, Jack. He loved it. He's been talking about how cool Jack the Jobber is all day.
Oh my
like his teacher had
goodness.
written home from school. He's
That's
been-
brilliant.
That is the nicest story.
When we were doing WCPW, I always pushed to do something with Moose
Did
in
you?
dark segments.
Really?
Like after the show, like quite
Oh.
often they'll do like a big stunner party or
Yeah.
something like that. And I was like, okay, yeah. So I want to come out with Moose and do the whole Moose thing and do the guitar
God,
and
why did you
all
want
that.
that?
And one time we
did this
we
not
messed it up,
happen?
and I was out in the ring. And Moose was over by merch, but I didn't realise.
Oh my
And they
God.
played Moose's song. And I was in the ring doing the Moose thing. And then he jumped the barricade, came in the ring, started doing it, and then they just faded the music. So the close of the show to the live audience was shambles.
That's worth the ticket price alone.
You know another one? You know the World Cup final that we did where Kushida won?
Yeah.
After that, big moment in the ring, the heels come out, trash the trophy, then the baby faces all come out, and it's a big happy ending, everyone's hitting stunners, Kushida hits the last stunner, everyone poses, it's like, oh, what a nice happy ending.
Yeah.
He goes to hit my music, he's like, I'm gonna hit Johnny
Oh,
Miller,
yeah.
Johnny Depp.
Oh, I wish I'd done it now.
It was like a really respectful moment, like, oh, Kushida's won, but
love it.
Osprey's turned face and everyone's happy.
Could you imagine?
Whoa.
Hold on, I need to get my stunner in.
Oh my god, I'd have loved that. Oh, bless Henry. Happy birthday, Mark Henry.
Yep.
How we got there. Jerry Lynn, happy 55th birthday to you.
All in official Jerry Lynn.
Yeah.
Cool, that.
That's awesome. June 13th.
Is he going to batter someone?
Oh.
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah. Brilliant.
Well, we'll wait and see. I look forward to it. June the 13th, Virgil.
Screw Virgil. Screw Virgil. I tried to meet him at WrestleCon to see if the stories were true about him
How
like
much?
shilling.
How much?
$35, but if I wanted
meet
my
him?
friend in it, to get a photo with him.
Okay.
Which considering like Shawn Michaels is $35. Sorry, is $100. Like he's not worth 35. 35 is a rip-off. But if I wanted more than one person, if I wanted a friend in it, 45. So I just got a photo behind his Virgil Wrestling Superstar thing on his
What?
desk.
How much does that cost you?
It's free. He'd pissed off. He'd
Gee,
gone to
that's
Olive
much
Garden.
better.
I was.
That was
much
the
better.
same day of LAX crashing the podcast.
Oh
Remember
yeah.
that? My mate Bora.
My mate Borat.
I don't.
I love it.
We had
Be
an
that guy,
argument.
please. You take that crown from me because I hate that part of me having all the pals.
All the pals.
All
Oh, in
pals in
wrestling,
wrestling,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that you have more pals than me.
What? No, you've got more wrestling pals than me.
June the 5th.
No, you've got more friends. No,
Exactly.
I've
you've
got
got more
one wrestling friend, and it's Moose.
That's a
That's
belter
the
of a
yeah.
friend.
doesn't
We're
even-
going to have a wrestling
Doesn't
friend.
even follow me back.
Does he not?
Follows me.
Follows me.
Bailey's birthday.
Bailey! I know. Happy 29th on June the 15th to Bailey. 29.
Love Bailey. She's
Yeah.
really good. Met
Can't-
her as well. She's my pal. No,
Yeah.
I just got a picture with her.
Yeah, no, that constitutes a pal in my book.
She was tired. It was after WrestleMania. She was tired.
Oh.
It was like the day after. She was at the pool. That's the door. I'm gonna get the door.
Ross is there. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, Ross is there. Never mind.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
don't-
Bailey, really
Bailey.
good stuff.
Yeah, Bailey, it's so good. That's her. Anyway, yeah, June the 16th would have been the 59th birthday of Ultimate Warrior.
You're a massive fan.
Your boy.
I love Warrior.
Where did this? How did this? Because I think I knew that about you before you told someone else had mentioned. Oh yeah, Jen's a big old. Are you just very?
I just liked him, like,
Were you
as
a
a
kid
kid.
at the time?
Yeah, I was a
Yeah,
kid,
right,
and
right.
he was so colourful, so crazy. He was just mental. Like, I just thought he was so cool. And I know, like, obviously being grown up and realising the kind of bad things that he did
Yeah.
now, but it still doesn't, take a shine off for me.
Right.
Because I remember just being so excited to see him.
Yeah.
So I still love Warrior. So, yep. Would have been Warrior's birthday. And also June 16th, happy 55th birthday to the Sandman.
But the real Sandman has actually just come in the office.
Yes,
That
yeah.
doorbell
Yeah.
was in fact Cultaholic's own Sandman, Matthew Gregg, who, if you haven't seen it, smashed, I think it was like a Pimm's can or something against his noggin. Instead of doing it on the soft aluminium side,
Why did he do it on the?
just bashed
Why
himself in
would
the head.
you? Why? But it was you
And then
that like forced him
Do
to
not
do
put
it.
this on me.
It was you. You
force him
egged
to
him
do
on,
it.
Adam.
You're a bigger boy.
I said, yeah, no, I did say do it, but do it safely. Protect yourself, kid.
Well, you
You've
missed
got a
obviously
future in this
that.
business.
You missed that wee bit out there.
Same ballet.
No, I just expected him to know not to shove some hard metal in his face.
He was that kid at school, wasn't he? The one who would just do dares.
Yeah, definitely. Bless. Well, happy birthday, Sandman, the real Sandman.
Yeah.
55 today. And that wraps up this week.
Oh,
We're back!
no. Yeah,
Yes.
we are back. Though.
We are
That's
back,
good.
and I'm
Hurrah.
glad that we're back. So we'll be back next Monday. Not with these two.
Streets back.
In fact-
All right.
Anyway, we'll be back next week and we will tell you everything that's happened that week in wrestling. Bye, everyone. Wave.
Farewell.
Oh, I wish we'd done that as like a send off.
What, waving?
Bye.
Brilliant.
So that has been this week in wrestling. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so here. If you like what we do here at Cultaholic, then please join our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and join us.